Yes, I've still got a croaky voice, so I've got a bit of a sore throat. But anyway, I'm all good. It's alright. Like I said, in my last one I think it was, it's just, we'll try and get through it as painless as possible. I'll get a drink and hopefully it'll just keep it moist so we can get through this together. Guys, I'm using CJP and I'm using, for the first time, Walk the Line since I've had it. So I wanted to do a green set. This isn't one that I planned. I'm not going to lie. I knew I wanted to do a green set, but I didn't quite know what I was going to do. So I just thought, I'd just do green. I'd just do glitter green. I'm going to use Obsession as my core powder. I've brought in a little bit of Snow White. And I've got 2 glitters from Kylea, Wherry, Princess Jasmine and Hurcule. So I'm coming in here with Walk the Line, guys. And I'm going to pop it around that cuticle area and bring that forward. Then I'm going to come in with Hurcule. So this is a chunky mix, guys. So I'm going to come in really, really small beads on a bit of teeny tiny bead of clear acrylic. And then I'm just going in with my wet brush and pushing it into that acrylic and moving it around. And I'm just doing a little bit of it at a time because it's chunky and I want to make sure I get the coverage. So I'm going to do that on the tip. I'm going to fade it down. And then I'm going to come in with a little bit of Jasmine on top just to highlight it because it's really quite a contrasting green. We've got the dark, deep green of Hurcule and then the light, vibrant gold and it's like a jade green. It's beautiful. And I'm going to put that on top. Like I said, just to add highlight to that dark green. Here we are. So this is Jasmine, just a little bit. I'm just going to nudge that around. All the time, guys, I'm making sure that A, I've got the coverage, and B, I'm going to keep the shape. I'm going to tap that glitter in. I don't want to have to catch it filing. I need to make sure that it's all encapsulated, and I need to keep it flat, flat, flat. Then, guys, I'm going to come in with that Obsession. It is the core powder, and I'm going to pop that around the cuticle area. Tuck it in, and then pull it forward. Pat and press just to pull that slightly forward. Then when I've got it at the angle that I want it at, I'm just going to pull the front and blend that bead down. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the middle finger. Pop the bead on. Wipe my brush. Tuck it in, making sure that my brush is between the skin and the product. And then I will pat, press and pull that forward exactly the same way to the angle that I want it, and then blend that bead. Just adding a little bit more there. I'm going to do it at an angle. In hindsight, I would have actually made that area, the nude shade, I would have actually made that a little bit longer. I knew I was going to put decals on that later, but I think I would have brought it forward. I think I'm so used to covering up just the nail bed area. Do you know what I mean? And I've got myself into a bit of a, bit of a cycle doing it that way. But looking at the design after, I think if I was to do this again, I would make that nail bed area a bit longer because, like I said, it's not going to stay like that. I am going to be putting decals on. Now, okay, so I have put Walk the Line on the nail bed area on the pointer finger, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to marble both the pointer finger and the ring finger. So I am coming in with Walk the Line, which is the darkest green, Emerald City, which is a glittery emerald green, really bright, really beautiful. Apple Shine is the mint green, and then a little bit of Snow White. And what I'm going to do is put the beads on there and work that brush to give me the marble effect that I want. Pull it all the way down to the end of the tip, and once I'm happy with that, I'm then going to come in with some of that Kylea Wherry glitter. Just going to add a touch of Jasmine where the marble meets the nail bed. I'm going to do that on all 3 nails. Make sure it's nice and flat, position it exactly where I want it, and then I will move on to the middle finger. In fact, actually I don't think I do the middle finger, I think I do the pointer finger next. I did this a couple of days ago and I thought to myself, I must clear my phone and get it voiced over and get it scheduled in. I think because I've got all the colours out for a marble, yeah I do. Go on to the pointer, so that's Apple Shine, Snow White, Emerald City, and I'm just going to work those beads. These are Tracy Lou tips I'm using today. The nail bed tips that I've got in the practice hand are Glitter Planet Nude nail beds with Tracy Lou Ballerina tips popped on the end, and they've got a wicked C curve on them, so I do need to make sure that I get right around there. Then I'm coming in with Hurcules, which is the darker glitter from Kylea Wherry, and again where that colour meets the marble, I'm just going to pop a little bit along there. Nice and flat. And then I'm going to come in with Apple Shine on this middle finger. Now I do blend it, pop the bead on, blend it back, always blend it back first, otherwise you can get shadowing, and then pull that bead forward. But I am going to do glitter in exactly the same way as I've done the other 2 nails, so I'm not too bothered about the blend being perfect. But obviously I don't want a wedge there, so I still need to blend it, still need to work that bead. And then I'm going to use the 2 glitters just like I did on the little finger, Hurcules, and then highlight it with Jasmine. So I do pick up a teeny tiny bead of clear acrylic, just really bogey sized bead, dip it in that glitter and then move it around. And normally after that I can go then in with my wet brush and just add more glitter. I don't need the acrylic. But because I'm working so thin, the green had actually already set, so I couldn't push it into that acrylic, because I do work really slow. Well, you can see I'm not the fastest person, and I do tend to faff around a lot and keep going in. I do cut that out, otherwise honestly your videos you'll be in next week. So these are the beautiful decals we're going to use. It's got a plastic film on, so I'm going to take that off. Then you'll see me cut out the images that I want to use, and then I will cut off as much of the white as I can, because as you can see it's going to go on a nude and a green background, and some of these have a clear background on them and some of them have a white, and until I get it off I don't know which it's going to be, so I'm erring on the side of caution. Here in my tray I have a covering of water. I'm going to pop them in. You'll see me do that. I'm going to keep everything in shot today. A couple of you have asked me about the decals and blotting it off, so again I've left it all in. This is base coat. This is what I use when I'm adding decals to my nails. So I take it off and I put it on a lint-free wipe or a bit of kitchen roll, whatever I've got at the side of me. So I'll put it on there, I'll blot out the water, just like so. So for those of you that did ask me about that, I hope that helps. Any questions? You know where I am, guys. And then I'm going to pop the image onto the nail. So I'm going to have a cheeky little martini. And then we've got some sweet treats to go on the other two nails. So they literally just slide right off and you can pop it onto the nail. Then what I'm going to do, once all three images are on there, it sticks to the base coat brilliantly. I'm going to give it a full cure in the lamp, and then I will clear cap in clear acrylic. I have left one in for you. So fully cured at the lamp, I'm going to go in with my clear acrylic. Pop it on, tuck it in, pat, press and pull that acrylic down, making sure all the glitter goes matte. If it's sparkling back at you guys, it's not clear capped. Keeping my sides, keeping the end, and then I think I put in an apex. Make sure I've got enough on the end. And then I go in with my apex bead. Pop the small bead on, tuck it in. It doesn't need a massive apex, but it does need something. I'm going to do that to all four nails, guys. Then once it is file and buffed, it's time for top coat. Guys, we are at the end of our nail play today. I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, would you mind taking a moment and hitting that thumbs up? And if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. As always, everything used today will be linked below in the description box, so please go check that out. And until next time, guys, please stay safe. Bye.